Germany Plus. Do you like the idea of Germany Plus? It's a form of Brexit. It gets us the same deal that Germany has, but with added benefits. So under Germany Plus, we would get to keep control of our borders because we wouldn't be in the Schengen Agreement on free movement. So we'd have, if you're worried about borders and immigration, and you know I'm not, but I accept some people are, then if we had Germany Plus, we'd be in the European Union, but we wouldn't be in the Schengen Agreement. So that's one plus, isn't it? What else have we got? We could send people from other countries home if they couldn't support themselves. We could do that, okay, under Germany Plus. We could, you'll like this, if you're a Eurosceptic who's kind of realised that things were nowhere near as bad as you thought they were, we could stay out of the euro. We wouldn't be in the single currency, okay? So we'd still be in the European Union, but we wouldn't be in Schengen. We could send people from other countries home if they couldn't support themselves, and we wouldn't be in the euro. Okay, if you fell for some of the racist scaremongering about Turkey, Boris Johnson, of course, made a documentary about why it was great for Turkey to be joining the European Union, but when he decided to back Brexit, he contributed to calls for us to be very, very frightened of Turkey joining the European Union. I don't want Turkey to join the European Union personally, because I think Erdogan is very much in the mould of Trump and Orban. But if you are of the view, you know, that Turkey's going to be a disaster for the European Union, who's ever is in charge. And under Germany Plus, we would have the power of veto. So this is amazing. So we'd have control of our borders because we wouldn't be in Schengen. We'd be able to send people from other countries home if they couldn't support themselves. We'd stay out of the single currency. And we'd have the veto on Turkey joining the European Union. If even now you've seen that Donald Trump is a lot closer to the Kremlin than he is to his Western allies. This is a man who would fluff Kim Jong-un if he thought there was a few quid in it. Then you might have abandoned your fear of an army that we'd be in. That very illogical fear. But illogical fears delivered Brexit, so we have to respect them. Why are you frightened of a European Union army? We'd actually be in it. History suggests it's the armies we're not in that pose the greatest threat. But if you're still of that view, if we stayed in the European Union, we could veto that as well. So this is Germany Plus. Veto Turkey, veto the army, stay out of the euro, stay out of Schengen, send people home to their home countries if they can't support themselves. Wow. We could vote on how the government spends our money, couldn't we? We could have lots of fresh food and medicines arriving unchecked into our country under some of the biggest trade agreements on the planet. We could have a 1/3 reduction in the fee we pay for all of these things. And finally, we could vote on our own laws. We could have a court to make sure that British people and businesses are fairly treated. A court that obviously has to enjoy jurisdiction over the whole of the European Union because it's there to make sure that no one member gets an advantage over the other. So it would defend our interests. That's called Germany Plus. It's also called being in the European Union.